I do think it is incumbent upon us to mark the tragic anniversary of October 7. And I'll just say just a very brief word about that. There's a lot that could be said. But there are protests right now around the country and around the world against Israel. And it makes no sense. We have to remember what October 7th marks. It was a massacre. You had 1,200 people that were murdered, many of them tortured and raped. I mean, just the most heinous crimes. Bloodthirsty Hamas terrorists went into villages of Jewish people in Israel and murdered babies and put them in ovens. It's unspeakable, and I won't go into the gross detail of what happened, but it was just terribly, terribly tragic. And then, of course, they kidnapped 250 people. It was the darkest day for the Jewish people since the Holocaust. And these are objective facts, and right now there are people protesting against Israel for fighting a war to defend their people and their homeland. And I would just say this very brief. I was on a radio interview this morning at WABC in New York. One of my friends there is Sid Rosenberg, and he is the host of that program, and he is himself Jewish. And we were talking about this, and we were talking about the good versus evil thing, and he said a lot of Jewish people today are dejected because they see these protests around the globe and against the wrong side. And I just said to Sid, and I'll read it to you, I brought my Bible in here this morning. Let me just tell you, I said, Sid, I'm always comforted by this passage in the Psalms, the Old Testament, the Christian Old Testament, but this is the Psalm of the Jewish people, the Psalm of David, Psalm 37. And it says, commit your way to the Lord, trust in him, and he will do this. I'll read it to you. Trust in the Lord and do good, dwell in the land and enjoy safe pasture. Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord, trust in him, and he will do this. He will make your righteousness shine like the dawn, the justice of your cause like the noonday sun. It says, be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. Do not fret when men succeed in their ways, when they carry out their wicked schemes. I told my friend Sid on the radio, and he was comforted by it, and I think others will be as well. We're all comforted by this. I know that the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is fully in control. We'll let that rest there.